Have you ever wondered how to create maximum value from anything you're participating in, any experience that you're in, whether it's at home or at work? At Novus Global, we say maximum value equals full participation. But what is full participation? What does it look like to participate fully? Try this on. Full participation is becoming whomever you need to become to accomplish whatever you are committed to. So think about the things that you're committed to in your life, at home, at work, and ask yourself, who do I need to become to have this turnout, to have this result? Who do you need to become to be the top salesperson at your organization? Who do you need to become to be a loving father or husband? Who do you need to become to be a really great friend to someone? Who do you need to become? And deciding who you need to become to accomplish whatever it is you say you're committed to is the definition of full participation. Maybe you're asking yourself, why do I care about maximum value? Well, that's a great question. Why would you care? You have this one life. How are you living it? How are you utilizing these moments that you have? Let's imagine that you were put here on earth to create, that you're a creative being just by nature, by design. And we're always creating something. So if you're not creating value for yourself and others, what are you creating? What gets in the way of full participation? I know for me, I've noticed 3 things that can get in the way. The first thing is evaluation. When I'm in evaluation, when I'm just looking at something and dissecting it and taking it apart and questioning it and asking myself, well, is this the right thing I should be doing? Is there something else I need to be doing? What about this goal? Should it be higher? Should it be lower? Is it realistic? Is it not realistic? Is it a stretch? Is it not a stretch? When I'm in evaluation, generally I'm not participating. Participation includes movement, includes action, and evaluation just happens up here. Notice at what point or in what situations there's an opportunity for participation, and yet you find yourself in evaluation. You find yourself stepping back, becoming the observer, and just looking and evaluating and assessing, maybe judging or deciding this is right, this is wrong, this is good, this is bad. Notice what opportunities get missed when you're in evaluation instead of choosing to participate fully. Edwin Friedman, in his book, A Failure of Nerve, says participation is the opposite of control. And I love that definition, thinking about control and participation are polar opposites. So when I'm refusing to participate, when I'm withholding my participation, I'm attempting to control in a way that doesn't invite me in to the situation, to the relationship, to what is actually present. The second thing that gets in the way of participation is avoidance. Now, evaluation could be a type of avoidance, but we have all kinds of other ways we avoid. There are certain types of busyness or distractions. Sometimes we avoid by doing something else that we say is a better thing to do or is urgent. How often do we set up our lives to constantly be putting out fires? And even the putting out of fires itself becomes the avoidance. So inadvertently and possibly unconsciously, I'm arranging my life so that there's always crisis. Because when there's always crisis, then I get to be the one to come in and put out the fire, save the day, do the thing, and it's a perfect way to avoid another commitment, or maybe a couple of other commitments that I might not feel as confident in. Avoidance is a powerful draw, and we all do it in different ways. Whatever it is, we can use it to avoid. Deflection can be a powerful type of avoidance, and I have a whole video on that if you're really interested in taking a deep dive into that specific one. The third thing is complacency. Now, complacency and avoidance also sound somewhat similar, but complacency is a sense of coasting. It's a sense of, I'm not really needing to do anything about this thing. that I've committed to right now. Maybe it'll just happen. Whatever's gonna happen, it's already happened. So complacency is a way to give yourself a pause. It's an inauthentic type of rest, if you will. And when we become complacent, usually what accompanies complacency is a type of cynicism or despair. Like, it's not gonna make a difference anyway. Why should I try? I don't even need to involve myself in this. They don't need me. They don't care. Sometimes there's blame wrapped up in complacency. So notice where you've become complacent. At home, at work, in your relationships, and what are the stories that you've created to maintain the complacency, to keep you at a distance, to keep you inactive and disengaged. If you're not clear on your stories or what I even mean by stories, check out my video on stories. It'll give you some deep insight into what are the narratives you might be enlivening in your head, the ones you're living in, the ones you're living into, and the ones that you've been told that you've co-signed. So those three elements, evaluation, avoidance, complacency, will interfere with you creating the value that you are committed to in life in any area. They get in the way of your full participation, of your bringing yourself to the party. And you know what? It's so much more satisfying to play all in than it is to hold back. If this was resourceful for you, please like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, make a comment. I would love to hear from you. And just a reminder, you can check out these related videos right here.